Alright, Algebra Lesson 15 is dividing monomials. We've talked about polynomials, and then we've talked about adding them, subtracting them, and multiplying them. Here we're dividing monomials. Remember, monomial is just a one term. Losing my train of thought here. Monomials only have one term. Here's one, that's one term, divided by one term, okay? When you're dividing monomials, you kind of have to think in the mindset of fractions. Fractions are also division problems. Anytime you see 1/2, you can look at that as 1 divided by 2. Or if you see 3/5, you can look at that as 3 divided by 5. So, same rules kind of apply when you're multiplying. Do the coefficients first, and then follow the rules for exponents when you're doing the variables. 2 divided by 1 is 2, and then x squared, and then we have 1x here. When you're dividing, you subtract the exponents. So you're just left with 2x for our answer for this one. Sometimes you're going to run into things that can't be divided, and that's when you have to write them as a fraction to represent the division. So 3x divided by 2y, we don't get a whole number if we do 3 divided by 2. We get a decimal. We're not going to mess with decimals. We're going to write these as fractions. So we would do 3 divided by 2 times x divided by y, which is the same as saying 3 over 2 times x over y, or 3x over 2y. 3x divided by 2y, okay? Pretty quick shortcut getting from there if you know the rule of writing it as a fraction. 3x divided by 2y is the same as 3x over 2y, okay? Kind of weird, but go ahead and try the classwork yourself. Pause the video and then replay it when you're done to check your answers. If you're missing these, please ask me about them in class. But go ahead and pause it and try the examples yourself, and we'll check. Okay, so for the first one, and I still have to refer back to the rules to freshen my memory. These kind of trip me up too. When you're dividing, see if you can divide the coefficients. We can do 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then the x cubed and x squared, when you're dividing exponents, subtract them. So we would have just x. The 1 there's implied. Okay, 3 minus 2 is 1. So here we've got 2x for the first one. For the second one, again we can divide our coefficients. 8 divided by 4 is 2. We have an x here that's by itself. It's not being divided by anything, so it stays. And then we have a y squared divided by y squared. When you are dividing, subtract the exponents and you get a 0. So instead of saying y to the 0, you guys remember if something's raised to a 0 power what it really is? 1. So again, you're just left with 2x, okay? We could have the 1 there, but 2x times 1 is just 2x. Anything times 1 is itself, so it's not necessary to put the 1 there. So 2x for that second one. Down here, again, we can go ahead and divide the coefficients. They're divisible. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 8 squared divided by, x squared divided by x to the 1 would just be x. And then y squared divided by y squared, 2 minus 2 is 0. So again, we're just leaving this as 2x. They're all 2x's. Kind of crazy. Circle ones you missed. Kind of look ahead at those activities under number 2 and look ahead at the problems that you think you're going to have trouble with, and we'll definitely go over those tomorrow. Alright? See ya.